Yoo-hoo. You mean right now, not later? Right now, my plan is to build out the barn boxes and I gotta test a couple things with activating and deactivating them. So if you have any more ideas for Black Box, let me know. And if you have ideas for the barn box, the farm sim related ones, let me know. I've worked out how to enable and disable them based on what game I'm playing. So we're gonna actually fully test that today once those are built out. My goal is to have at least 10 things available in the box. You was with me yesterday for that. Yeah. Yeah, that was my goal. Cause I couldn't do it. I was changing it in OBS, but because I wasn't live, yo, Scotty, what's up, dude? Did we get much snow? Yeah, dude. It's really tough to gauge how much we actually got because the wind, bro. Like the drifts are crazy. For example, I only had maybe like 4 inches on my back deck here, but up against like basically any hard surface we have out in the yard, it's built up like probably like a foot and a half. I would guess somewhere in like the 8 to 10 inches. South of your job got like 3 feet. Yeah, Boston was supposed to get battered, dude. How about you, Scotty? How'd you fare? Yeah, it seemed the farther south you were, the more cooked you got. You got 1 inch? Hell yeah, brother. Nice. Tis but a scratch. Hell yeah. Yeah, and I shoveled off the deck this morning and my feet are still cold. That's alright though. It wasn't so bad. Of all the snowstorms we've had this year, this is just like personally satisfying. The railing going down on the deck, I would give it a little bump at the top with the shovel, and like a perfect avalanche, it would just slide straight down. Super satisfying. The only time it didn't do that was when it snowed last week. I was like, you motherfucker. I had to plow drifts, yeah. You do like your neighborhood or what's all that? What's up, Zilix? Welcome in, bro. Just got someone banned on VADSIM? Oh no. What happened? I don't get how people like get in these like situations, bro. The only time I got spoken to once by a supervisor, and it was because two other people were going back and forth in the text chat, just blowing up text chat, talking mad shit. And I was like, I'm telling mom. And I got a message on the side for the supervisor. He's like, look, what you said wasn't even bad, but like we're not supposed to do this at all. So like, don't participate in that. I was like, all right, yeah, fair enough, my bad. You have residential and commercial? Oh, nice, dude. So what time were you out and about, or do you wait until the whole thing is over and then get after it? What time did you get started? How long were you out there? They got aggressive and started swearing at everybody. Oh, that's crazy. Was it a controller? It couldn't have been controller. No way. It was a pilot. Was it on Unicom or was it? What was going on there? While I'm waiting, let's just play around with the category a little bit here. If game name equals Farming Sim 25, it should say. Hang on. A bunch of if-thens. Let's see. No, as a random guy on Ucom. That's crazy. It's not that serious, guys. Why was he getting so mad? What did I do? I thought I did this already. Black box enabled. This one should be barn box. Yesterday I came back for a 4-hour nap at midnight, started again at 4 AM and just got done. More tomorrow. Damn, dude. I hope they're paying you well. Is it like a flat rate across the board, or do they have like a hazard pay type of situation? Like with the state of emergency and all that and the travel ban? Is there like a bump up in the It's a family business? Oh, okay. Nice, dude. He cut in front of people and he got mad at the others because they couldn't slow down and were established on the localizer, so basically his fault and he got mad for it, lol. Money is good. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Set game as farm sim. Yeah, hold on. I'm setting up the commands, so I want them to enable stuff and disable stuff. So yeah. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna hold on. Let me get my brain here. Where am I? Enabled. I want barn box enabled. So guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm creating a system of different loot boxes for everybody to spend their Corsair coins. Some things will be good, some things will be bad, some things will be neutral. And there's always a low chance of like really bad. So for example, in Black Box, the worst thing that can happen to you is you get put on a no-fly list, which times you out for 3 minutes, and you have to pay, I forget, it's either 500 or 1,000 coins in restitution. You've been tracking Tony's flight? Nice. Where's he at right now? Surely they haven't landed yet. I think he left today, right? They were at the hotel yesterday. Nate, are you at work right now? You on lunch or something? Over the Pacific, okay. Yeah, they probably I don't know when he left. Yeah, probably not quite at Miami or not Miami. That would be crazy. Probably not quite at Hawaii yet, right? Bro, you blew it. Yeah, no, bro, you got to be careful. See, this is real gamba because I haven't tuned the probabilities yet. So there's always a chance that something bad happens. Like there's a decent chance that something bad happens. Unless you're Nate, I guess. Just passing Hawaii, okay. So they have about 6 hours left. A nice tailwind. That trip home is gonna fucking suck, bro. Barn box is empty right now. We're gonna work on that. So yeah, guys, if you have any ideas for like farming sim themed, oh dude, get fucked. Holy shit. I can't believe how that's the third time, bro. A 3% chance that happens. You guys are unlucky, man. That's crazy. Poor Nate. Don't worry, Nate. For everybody that helps me test today is gonna get some bonus Corsair coins, so don't worry about that. I'll put your name at the top of the list, but I'll take care of you. That's hilarious. Make it 2%. UFA 11. Is that Tony's flight? I wonder how many people are going to Vegas to see him. Yeah, it is cold, bro. My toes haven't recovered since I went out this morning. Yeah, you can track on Flight Radar, yeah. Is that what it is? Qantas 11? I know they're on the A380. That's pretty cool. Let me pull up the server real quick. Surely he's posted a couple pictures. As I fucked up. I haven't eaten anything. Excuse me. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I see everybody posting in the Vegas chat. It's gonna be the most tracked flight on on Flight Radar just because of us, bro. It's so funny. Yeah, he's chilling with Simon. And MDA is going to Sydney today, go figure. Although I think they just met up like a couple weeks ago. He was in Sydney. That's pretty dope. I think it would be chill to grab a beer with those dudes. That emote they have is world class, bro. The three of them. That shit makes me laugh. MDA, Saki, and Tony. 531 knots. Damn. Let's go. Yeah, no, that's cruising. All right. I actually set this up, so yeah. That me. I forgot I had the browser up too. Yeah, guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I do know one thing. I'm limited. My upload speed is limited. I know that. So I'm gonna work on figuring that out. But every time I go live on YouTube now, I even undershot the upload speed. I'm putting out 3800 KB. It doesn't make any sense because all right, I think I know what's gone wrong, at least here. It's only outputting 3800 kilobits per second. I haven't dropped any frames, but that's supposed to be my YouTube output. Because Twitch is my primary. And I'm only putting out, it's only, all right, yeah, 60 FPS. He posted a pic at Departures area. Let's see. Oh, there it is in Vegas Media, yeah. Wow, look at that plane, dude. Thing's awesome. They did a little plane spotting. That's super cool. Big ass 380, bro. The Sid Departures, that's pretty sick too. Oh, what the hell? They have a tail cam on the airplane, bro? Yo. That's fucking sick, bro. You watched the takeoff from that? Ah, that's so cool. I've never seen that before. Normal on the 390? Yeah, dude, world famous 390. Actual biggest airplane. Shit. All right. Oh, fuck. It's so hard to focus. It really is. Get distracted by you lot. How was everybody's weekend? Got Rex on behind me here on the laptop. Every new Airbus craft has it. You have it on the 350. Watch it all the time in cruise. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, AN225 was the biggest. See that thing in the sim sometimes. It's so funny being next to it in a small plane. I can only imagine the sense of scale you get from VR. I've seen VR in Star Citizen, and it's insane how large some of the ships look. and they are massive. But when you have that depth, really puts it in perspective. All right. We're going to barn box, loot box, enabled. All right, here's what we're gonna do. This is going to disable black box. All right, and then I need to update black box. Nope. Game check. Enabled, and then we'll duplicate this. Change it to barn box, and we're gonna disable that. Oh wow, you got mad coins. Hell yeah, bro. Don't worry, I'm putting more money sinks in. Biggest plane you've been in is a C5 Super Galaxy? No shit, dude. The biggest plane I've ever been in is an A320. Large military transport designed and built by Lockheed. Now maintained and upgraded by its by Lockheed Martin. Okay. That's right. Count them up. Yeah, we need more Gamba. 100%. It's coming. It's coming. I need Gambas for the whales too, you know? Like you got whale money now. Ain't no $2,000 starter ship gonna solve that issue, especially with the cooldown. Yeah, there's a few of y'all that were in the military, huh? And been around a bunch of these aircraft. Yeah, bro, if you have suggestions for Gamba, give me ideas. This is a brainstorming session. We're building this out right now. You only drove tanks in the military? Doghouse got fucked hard on Nantucket? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I would not want to be anywhere near the coast. They got absolutely destroyed, it sounds like. I haven't done any social media surfing today, so I haven't seen many photos. Well, I can only imagine based on what the weather is reporting. All right. Leave this for now. It's so annoying. It's only at 720, bro. Yeah, now I'm doing 6K kilobytes per second. Kilobits per second. When you get a chance, check out some of the video. You talked to him last night? All right. Will it be on YouTube? What am I looking for? snap poles like toothpicks. Yeah, look at this wind, bro. I'll see if any of these are like good scroll throughs. Jesus Christ. Goes out on skis. Those poles are so dense too. I mean, I guess unless they're rotted out, but Jesus Christ, bro. That's 2018. 4 years ago. There you go. Oh, they had storm chasers out there? That's crazy. 11 years ago. New Jersey. YouTube searching is like such dog shit now, bro. Miserable. You saw it on Facebook? Oh, okay. I don't have Facebook. Damn, dog. Fucking hell, bro. Just splashing the rooftops. 965 millibars? Yeah, that's crazy. Just flowing water over there, bro. Fuck out of here. 39 inches? I've never seen that in my life, bro. I was born in 91. I don't think I've ever had a blizzard like that. Like, we've had bad storms, but 39 inches? That's crazy. The poor dog, bro. At least the dog has a jacket. 81, yeah. Yeah, that's a big one everyone talks about. The fuck? It's an advertisement. Okay. I was like, what did this blizzard do, bro? Fucking hell, dude. That's crazy. Yeesh. There it goes. Smaller and smaller to infinity. That's kind of crazy. All right. Yeah, there's a bit of snow. Just a little bit. You've known Brian quite a while, yeah? I'm out of coffee, and it's miserable. Not a good time. Easily remedied. All right, so we're going to disable both of these. And then we're going to run the loop, see what happens. All right, so if I change my game to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, give it a second. Jeff is now playing Flight Sim. Black Box is now available, and it is indeed available. Now, even though he's a midget. Yeah, is he tiny? Let's try Farming Simulator 25. Jeff is now playing Farming Simulator 25. Barn Box is now active. And Black Box is disabled. All right, cool. It works. All right. All right. Here, I'll re-enable it for you. You go ahead and have that back. Just making sure. Oh, you probably have a cooldown. Nah, Barn Box is empty. Don't waste your points. That's what we're gonna develop today. So if you have any ideas for Black Box, shout them out. They should be aviation related. Can be good, can be bad, can be neutral. What I have so far, a good one, you win some designer luggage. It's worth X amount. You miss your flight, you have to pay a rebooking fee. Captain's retirement flight gives you bonus points and gives everybody points. The no fly list I explained earlier, you get a 3-minute timeout and a 1,000 coin fine. I love that one. Did it cost points when you sent that got barn? Yeah, it probably did. Yeah. Here. Here's what I'm gonna do. Add points 2,000. This is not for ships. If you spend it on ships, I will not give you any more when you waste your points on loot boxes. All right. There you go. If anyone else would like some points, let me know. It's only fair. I gave Nate 2,000. So anyone that's here, if you want some more Corsair coins, the faucet is open. Yeah, I have checked bags where you have to pay 100 coin fee because your bag is too large. First class upgrade, you get a bonus, or you get 250 coins as a voucher and a first class upgrade. Give me 50K. No. No. You have 50K, bro. You already have too much. I got to figure out how I'm going to get you to spend all that without spamming the chat. The Great State of Maine air shows July 11th and 12th. Ooh. Whereabouts? I've never been to an air show. That would be a lot of fun. Nate, would you go to that? Nate here is a local as well. All right. So barn box, I guess it's so much easier to make bad stuff than good stuff, bro. Like, how do I punish you? You know, there should be more bad stuff than good stuff because that's realistic. You want Gamba? There's got to be risk. You got to hope for the best and expect the worst, right? The old Brunswick Naval Air Station. Let me see how close this is to me. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, probably only take me be about a 2-hour ride. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, they have a museum there too? Fuck yeah. I would definitely go to that. 4.8 out of 5 stars. Banger. Very cool. 15 minutes for you? Nice, dude. That's right in your backyard, basically. That's excellent. Heard your name. What's up? Was cutting wood? Cutting wood? Are you home? I said we're talking about an air show in July up in looks like Brunswick, Maine, I'm guessing. Brunswick. But they have the Naval Aviation Museum here too. Be pretty cool. Great State of Maine air show. I was asking if you would go to that. Any idea? Like, you got to buy tickets or something? What the price goes for? Bro, I would stream the fuck out of that. Hell yeah, that would be wicked cool. Good shit, bro. Here we go. Tickets. Tickets sold online only. Walk-up ticket sales not available. Okay. Let's see. Oh, they have a VIP experience. Extraordinary views of the show with seating of 2 or 4 seats per table. Dedicated. This is my favorite part. Dedicated premium portalets are available for the convenience of our guests. Fuck yeah, dude. Premium. They got heated seats in that bitch. Hell yeah. Children 3 and under admitted free. Premium box seats. General admission. What you see is what you pay. Includes, damn, $64.90 includes all fees. Encourage you to bring chairs and blankets to sit on. Is GA. I wonder if this gets you in the museum as well. General admission for Saturday. On-site parking free. Yeah, okay. Adult 1-day pass is $65. Parking upgrades. Oh, fuck the parking. Thank God they have free parking. So how much is a ticket and how much are the fees, I wonder? Yeah, they obviously have a deal worked out with whoever this is to buy it. It sucks you can't buy it like directly from them. They go through the third party. They start flying around noon. Okay. That makes sense. A little high noon flight gives you the most daylight, probably. Best viewing angles. Oh, viewing lighting. You look for a campground near there? Always looking for places with the. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking, dude. Hell yeah. Shit, I'll give you some gas money. I'll ride with you. It's hot on the concrete. Yeah, nah, I fucking bet, dude. July too. That's pure heat right there, dude. I'm more of a fall guy, winter guy. All right, here's what we're gonna do for this first group. Actually, let's do this. Make it easier for ourselves. Copy. Yeah, this already has the logic. Copy and paste. Wait. Hit copy group. Copy group. Paste. Oh, okay. It said paste sub action. You'll land at A350 there? That would be impressive. Because at the base, yeah, okay. Good luck. What was it? Brunswick Executive? Runway length. Excuse me. Oh, you could probably do it. 8,000 foot runway. That's pretty long. Been volunteering for the DAV for 20 plus years, so you get free admission. What's the DAV? Disabled Air Force veterans? Disabled Army veterans? Free admission is nice. Hell yeah. Disabled American veterans. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't know actually. I was gonna say I guess it doesn't make sense to like discriminate. Obviously, veteran's a veteran, and then I was thinking, well, maybe they have like specialized subsections of these organizations that cater to specific branches of the military. I know fuck all about it, so I apologize for my ignorance. But hell yeah, disabled American veterans volunteer. Fuck yeah, dude. And free air show. That's double W. Bet, yeah, you think you could do it? 8,000 feet? What's the shortest airport you've landed at, bro? Keep getting sidetracked here. I'm not used to having streamer bot on this screen. All right. So we're gonna rename this Bountiful Harvest. Let's see. Increment 500. So you know where I fucked up, bro? I'm gonna have to tune the points eventually. I'm gonna have to be my own balance team here with the economics. But I feel like people are gonna be mad when they're like, "Yo, what the fuck, dude? This used to cost 2,000, now it's 4,000. This is bullshit." And fair enough. You have a big one for Barn Box? Go ahead. When you say big one, you mean big punishing or big W? All right, the math is plus 500. Not 5,000. That would be insane. Combine burns down. 0.5% chance. That's really punishing. 5K. Interesting that you put that out there considering you just crashed the plane on a 3% chance. Like, yeah, that's why I said 0.5% chance. Monkey's paw curls. Growing up near the base, your favorite plane is the Lockheed Electra, the P3. I've seen. Maybe I have. Hang on. Oh, that's weird. Frozen? This your guy right here? It's still there though. What's still there though? 8,900 feet was your shortest runway. Okay, we'd be breaking our record. Four engines, huh? This is a cool looking bird. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these. Ah, I know what I did wrong. It was looking at the other one. That's why. Because I opened a new window instead of a new tab. Whoops. You blew it. You fucking blew it. Sub Hunter, really? Oh, that would be cool. Is it in the sim? Because I think they have sub hunting in the Miltech Mission Hub. I haven't tried it, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I think it's cool that a lot of the military planes are getting working weapons now in the sim. On PC, anyways. Can't get it from the marketplace. All right. What did I say happened? Has worked hard and achieved a very bountiful harvest. A profit 1,000 Corsair coins from the sale. There's a 737 Sub Hunter? No shit, bro. That's crazy. They drop sonar buoys? Alright, I could see it. I wonder where they pop out of. It must be modified. Alright. The P8. You like the P8? Alright, let's try it. It worked. I need to change the value here though, because you pay 500 and it increments you. Yeah, it's a freebie. But you kind of got cucked by the math, so joke's on you. You broke even. Increment 1,500 because it's supposed to be $1,000 profit, and you pay 500. So profit implies you get your money back and then some, right? Is that fair? I want it to be fair. Cruel, but fair. You did. You got scammed. You played yourself, bro. You played yourself. You were so focused on whether you could, you never stopped to think if you should. But at least you broke even. All right. And I'm telling you, bro, you gotta be real careful. Oh no, he's right. Bald. That's right. That's right. Oh no. You good? All right, all right. What else we got? Zilix, what do you think? Aviation themed stuff for the black box. What do you got? Yeah, you're a bastard, Nate. That's right. That's right. I love that one too. That one's one of my favorites. All right, 1,800. All right. Slap the cooldown on it just to make sure you guys don't overdo it. You have 30-day streak soon? Hell yeah, dude. That means I've done 30 streams too. That's crazy. Look at Zillick, 67K. Yeah, he spends his time here, man. That's how you earn points. You say what's up, talking chat, you watch the stream. Next one's 30. You're on 29. Yeah, you're probably at the top of the leaderboard. Do I have a leaderboard? Hang on. I think I do. Maybe I don't. Yeah, no leaderboard. Rainbow Six? Nah. Is that what that is? Oh, the Audi. Right, right. All right. I need 2 more game checks. Star Citizen and Truck Sim. All right, yeah. So we'll do Barn Box, Black Box, Star Box, and Truck Box. Maybe we can think of something more clever for the Truck Box. What do you guys think? Gearbox? Yeah, that'd be a good one. What do you think? For Truck Sim? Truck Sim RNG Gambas? Send me a friend request on Discord. Hell yeah, dude. I see that. Yep. That's accepted. Scotty, I have a Discord too. No pressure, but if you'd like to join, feel free, brother. Do all kinds of simming around here for the most part. And I got my Super Sim Saturday, inaugural Super Sim Saturday coming up this Saturday, February 28th. Gonna do a harvest and farming simulator where we're building the Corsair Cultivation Center. And then we're gonna do a haul in Truck Sim to an airport in Truck Sim where we will pick up from that airport in Flight Sim, get our asses somewhere with a spaceport, and finally over into Star Citizen where we will do an interstellar cargo haul. You joined? Hell yeah. Glad to have you, bro. Nate, you gonna be on today, bro? Yeah, so to get access to the different sections, I think it prompts you, but yeah, just pick any rules for the games that you like to play. And it will unlock those sections of the Discord. All right, Farm Sim, Bountiful Harvest. Let's have a machine breakdown. We're gonna duplicate, rename, edit. This will be tractor tires. Will be a decrement, say 300. This is going to go to minus 300. And we're going to make it say user needs new tires for their tractor. Negative, out with the wife. What are you guys up to? Cost 300 Corsair coins. Free shipping. Wait, how are you going to beat that? You're not. You're simply not. Wow, look at that thing, bro. Ah, it looks sick with the nose cone up too. So in the photo you sent, right underneath, like, where the nose cone is tilted up, I see that kinda, like, flat piece, and then it looks to be, like, windows or transparent. Does the cockpit stay stationary? Or does it lift up with the nose cone? That's crazy, bro. Is that the tail? Am I just an idiot? No, 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 no. I can tell by the wing taper or the wing, profile. Trailer load for Truck Sim? Ah. I'm trying to keep, like, the box theme. Uh you don't think Gearbox is good? You think I should do something else? Stationary? That's crazy. So, how snug does it get when the cone comes down? Like, you can obviously see the cockpit's profile there. I would love to see the POV from inside, how that operates. That's crazy. What a machine. How the fuck do you land that thing? Look how low the gear is, bro. Half the tire is like in the body. What the hell? Gearbox isn't bad. All right, yeah, we'll put it to the board for now, and if we think of something better, if anyone has any ideas for a truck sim related loot box, just shout it out. Is it 4 engines or 6 engines? I only see 2 here. Obviously double on the other side. That thing's crazy looking. Oh yeah, okay. Those things must be so fun to fly, dude. Holy shit. Wait, what is this? Ah, okay, okay, okay. Wait. All right, what else we got? Bountiful Harvest, Factor Tires. What's another good thing that would happen? Selling land isn't really in the spirit of it. What about government subsidy? Hell yeah, let's go. Duplicate, rename. Let's see. This will be increment. We'll do 500. I think I have to go back and tweak some of the black box stuff as well. I some of them are costing 500 and you get 500 back, but they're supposed to be a good thing. Let's see. What is the message? Government subsidy. User has received a check from the government for new supplies. User has received a check of 500 Corsair coins from the government for new supplies. All right. Fires, that's fine. See, the minuses are fine. It's the positives that I need to add the initial 500 back in. So we'll go to black box, luggage, luggage worth. All right, yeah, that's too much in the scale of things. So we're gonna do 500, and then we can just leave the math. That's fine. That's a minus. Increase user 500. This should be 1,000. And a voucher. Yeah, okay. Perfect. 1,000. Texts you can hear. That's funny. That's actually hilarious. Well said. All right. Minus is fine. Minus is fine. First class upgrade. This should be 750, I think. Yeah. Positives and negatives. All right. What else could I do for a black box? I need 4 more things just to round this out. No more making plans with you for a while? Yeah, bro. I'm an ass. In my defense, I was out pretty late on Sunday, but yeah. I was snowed in all day yesterday. I popped your podcast up this morning. Just you, huh? Little solo dolo action. Yeah, I see that. All right, I see the C5 now. Damn, you got generations of planes here, huh? That's crazy. Oh, this biplane is sick, bro. The Osprey. Wow, those fucking blades are huge, bro. I don't know I've ever seen people standing next to them right like this. That's bigger than a person. These are the Blue Angels. These are beautiful photos, dude. I don't know what you used to take them, but camera quality is excellent. Somewhere you have a pic of the presidential Marine Osprey. I didn't even know they had an Osprey. Aren't like the Osprey like particularly more dangerous than other aircraft? You already uninstalled Star Citizen. Bro, I'm about to uninstall Star Citizen. It would have been a shit show. Like Schedule 1 was the real L, trust me. Star Citizen is it's been tough lately, bro. I really want to play, but every time I pick it up, it just shits itself. The contracts are 50-50. I've been having trouble spawning ships, so like it would have been more frustration than it was worth. But Schedule 1. I don't know how the fuck you talk to yourself for an hour on the podcast, bro. That's impressive. I don't think I could keep it going for that long. Or I'd have a lot of downtime in between. What good or bad things? Maybe something neutral. Where just like nothing happens. Harvest, tires, government subsidy. We could do like a natural disaster. We'll call it a drought. Oh yeah, of course the president gets a cool livery. Hey, Zilix is back. Well, back in the chat. He was probably here the whole time. I'm just saying we need to up our livery game in a lot of these airlines. I know branding and blah blah blah, but there's so many cool special liveries out there. Like, why wouldn't you? All right, this is gonna be a decrement 1000. Change this to a minus. And has lost a significant portion of their crop due to a drought. This season's harvest. How would I word this? I'm trying not to have it be like too much word salad because it's gonna be popping up in the chat too. Your buddy used to make liveries for MSFS. Nice, dude. Did he use Blender? Do you know? I've made liveries for the Phoenix and the Citation X. The only two I have experience with. Zilix over here makes truck sim liveries. I've seen him do that. He made a pretty cool one for our virtual trucking company, Corsair Continental. Shout out Zilix. At the markets. All right. That's that. Who's that Zilix guy? I don't know. Some German dude. Very German. Some would say extremely German. All right. That's 4. I need 6 more for the barn box and 4 more for the black box. Very German, very Deutsch. Good morning, evening, Nanami. Welcome in. How was your weekend? Oh, man. You know when you're like deliberately trying to be creative, so you just hit that wall? The good news is we got some things working. Need a couple more so I can tune them. I figure with 10 each, I can do. I don't know. I could do either 11% chance for 9 of them and then 1% chance for a bad one, like a really bad one. Or I could do 10% chance for each. It's 2 a.m. Damn. It's like 12:30 here. A340 600 is getting previewed right now. Is that the tallest? Why is Tuesday such a popular like release / news day? Shit's crazy. Oh, Aerosoft. Wait, yeah, aren't they the ones partnering with Thales? Yeah, Thales, yeah. Wow. It looks good. Yeah, it does look really good. Go to the beginning. Hang on. You're gonna want sound too, I bet. Oof, excuse me. There you go. How about a Lamborghini and a C-130? That's a crazy photo. Rhode Island Air Guard. Dude, the face on the C-130 is crazy. All right.
Just to showcase you how the cabin looks like, but I like it very much. It's very, very nice. But yeah, as pilots and as a crew, what we are today, we go to the sim. So we're basically in Frankfurt, position Foxtrot 238. And what you can see here is basically the A340-600 as it is in the current or most current state we have. Basically, yeah, as you can see.
You took all of those photos, Scotty?
Remember
when they used to do the JATOs on Fat Albert at air shows?
GSX integration, so you can, yeah, what you
There's
expect
a taxi cam?
loading,
No,
unloading, bringing passengers in, bringing passengers out.
Are you watching the live broadcast?
Also, let's do the pushback later on. All this is working, of course.
That's awesome,
but
dude.
Yeah,
great
that's
photos.
GSX. It works. We are focusing today on the aircraft, so we switch into the aircraft
Is
itself.
Fat Albert
And when you
an
enter
aircraft?
as
A
a
nickname
pilot,
for an aircraft?
usually you come here through the door up to the stairs, which is one left. And then you can see, in this case, yeah, we have at
game
Aerosoft
checks,
chartered
we're
and
gonna
Lufthansa aircraft
duplicate.
repainted in our paint, as you can see. And you see the Lufthansa
Edit,
cabin
we're
for
gonna
this.
call
We will go maybe
Star
later on through the
Citizen
cabin just to
check.
showcase you how the cabin looks like. But I like it very much. It's very, very nice. But yeah, as pilots and as a crew, what we are today, we go into the flight deck, which is here. By the way, I will bring up the sounds a little bit so you can hear a little bit more. I mean, the aircraft is now dead, of course, that we have no sounds, but we can close here the door behind us. Hang on.
Which message? Chef is now playing.
And take a
Star
seat
Citizen.
at the captain's seat. Okay,
Exclamation.
Stefan, you're the expert.
These don't exist.
So I will suggest I start just powering up
Starbucks
the
is
aircraft,
now available.
and you start yelling at me if I do something wrong, right?
Okay.
Good, that sounds good. That's what I
I'm
wanted to hear.
set
I
this
can
to
do whatever I want.
disable.
Okay, so basically,
You're
as
listening to the sound
let's say
right
normal
now. Can you
Airbus
hear it
operation,
okay? Is
you
it too
start up the
loud?
batteries. We all used to
Google
it.
it. I'll check it out. Let's see.
So yeah, it's coming along.
Let me
We have
open
no
up a
external
new
power,
browser.
so we bring that here with the two
Fat
buttons. By the way,
Albert
this is the EFB.
aircraft.
We will show you a little bit of it. We don't go deep dive into
Lockheed
it. We will have an
C-130J
experience
Super
tutorial video where we
Hercules support
showcase
aircraft.
everything within the next days online. But yeah,
Oh,
you
wow,
can
this
see
thing
for
has
the
some cool
meantime,
liveries.
what's happening here. Basically, you can control it as you are used from other aircrafts. Maybe two things to mention here. There are two rows. Maybe Torsten, you will
Flown
tell
by
us
an
what the two
all-marine
rows
crew,
mean in 2
essential
or
for
3 sentences,
logistics.
because
It
I know there's
transports
an
roughly
idea behind that.
30,000 to 45,000 pounds
So
of
the top row
cargo
is basically
and support
functions that
personnel
you would
across
find
the
in a
US
real life
to air
EFB.
shows.
So it's everything.
Current aircraft
charts,
replacing
your
an
flight
older model in
plan,
2020 features the
performance
same blue and
calculations,
yellow
etc.
livery. Hell yeah.
Whereas
I
the
think
bottom
that's
row
cool as
is
hell.
everything related to simulation control. So those are things that a real EFB can't do. I mean, you cannot ask your EFB to
Hotel
give
what?
you external
Minus
power, or you
4.8?
cannot load a situation through it. So this is why we split it like this, to really know,
Thanks a
like,
lot,
if you
man.
everything you do on the top row is stuff you could do in the real aircraft too. Everything you do at the bottom is specific to a simulation environment.
What do you mean minus 48?
Okay, so first, let's say row, as you said, we will use later on, and the other one is for preparation, etc. Okay, so we will set up here the aircraft, which is basically all you know. And I shut up myself a little bit so you can hear the sounds like the aircraft is spooling up, starting up.
Okay. I want to see this.
So all the systems come alive.
Let us hear the sound. Can you not hear it?
And you see, by the way, here the latest cockpit textures, which are made by the famous, creator or designer, whatever you call him, Atarium. You all know him,
You do, yeah,
probably from
okay.
FlightSim.to. So he's a very talented guy. He does a lot of liveries, and he's the, let's say, mastermind behind the cockpit textures. We will show them maybe a little
You
bit
mean
later, a
them,
little
not
bit
me,
more
right?
in detail. But you see a different texture colors because, as we know from the real aircraft, there are like different panels from different ages, so that's the reason why they have different colors. Where you can see it here in the flat and integrity lights panel is a little bit other, let's say, more greenish color than the rest. You see dirt layers, etc. So all the nice details. And I want to highlight also as well a very talented group who are responsible for the paints itself. So we will have a big package coming with planes from the outside, which of course includes all the operators we are
Let's
used
just
to
make
it,
the
which
command
is
now.
Lufthansa, Iberia, European Cargo, I don't know, there are many more. And this is the guy who's called, or is a group, better to say, the group who is behind is JS Works or Jodin Works. So also a very talented painter. You find him also on FlightSim.to, and he did a amazing job because I like all the textures he does. So and they are looking all beautiful, let's say this way. And of course we will deliver this with a paint kit so everyone can then do his own favorite painting on it. So we're looking forward to what the community does. But the package comes with, I don't know, how many liveries are already included? I guess 10 or more,
Same.
Stefan and Torsten?
Yes, I think. Yeah, it's quite a good recap of all the major
partner with
airlines
everybody. They didn't wanna
operating
fuck
this
that up.
F340 600.
Yeah, I think Thales
even
is
did
like the
that
featured
in the past.
collab that
Okay,
people are most
so
excited
a lot of
about.
things in it.
And this will
Okay,
be
good.
Thales's
So
first
the aircraft is
aircraft in
started up.
MSFS,
So we
pretty
just
sure.
double check if the SimBrief OFP is here. No,
But
so
they're
we
like
download
world
the
renowned
SimBrief
when it comes to
OFP
X-Plane,
basically with. I mean,
People are
it
super
couldn't be
high on
easier
this
than
one.
just pushing one button, right? So if you have a SimBrief ID in it and enter it, then it comes in.
I
it
haven't
takes
dropped a
bit,
single
that's
frame
normal.
this whole time, so
And
that's cool.
yeah, then you have
I'm
it
steady
here
at
in the
6K,
EFP. Maybe one thing to
but I
mention
can't
here
stream
is
1080. What the fuck, Twitch?
the ARAC update
Drunk assholes.
feature
Yeah,
because
nah,
I
it
was a
looks
little bit
great,
surprised
dude. It
because
really
I was a little bit thinking, okay, maybe we need to update the Navigav database
I wonder
for
how
the stream
long
because
until
it's
this
after the
comes out.
19th of February. But Thorsten told
If
me
they're
you
showing
don't need
this,
to
it
do
must be on the
anything because
horizon.
there's happening all the magic in
Like,
the
I
background.
wouldn't be surprised if we got a
Take us
release
along,
date
Thorsten.
at the end of this video.
So basically, you can log into your Navigraph account via the EFB on the top left corner, and then as soon
This is
as
a
you are
legit
logged into the
showcase.
system, every time you start the aircraft, we'll check if there's a new FMS database. If there is one, it will download the new FMS, the new database, but it won't activate it automatically because if you have a flight plan active, etc., a change of database would delete the flight plan. So what would happen in that case is you would just see it appear in the second nav database, and then you can change if you're not yet that far in your flight preparation if you want to. But as soon as you reload the aircraft the next time, then it's automatically gonna use the latest database, and you'll always have the previous one available as your second database. If you do not have a Navigraph subscription, it comes with one Navigraph cycle pre-installed, which is, I think, the June 24 cycle, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so basically everything happens automatically.
Yeah, and you see, Rafi already did that. The init request is the same in real life. We do this also in real life by a data link. You get the flight plane loaded into the FMS, and co-pilots go crazy when the data link is not working, and they have to type it the whole route to Hong Kong. So they really get berserk, but it works normally like it is right now.
Okay, so we have the flight plan here, which is basically then you go through and check if all the waypoints are in. We just assume that it's fine today, so we check here what is planned in our OFP, which is basically, I mean, you can scroll here through that if you want to go with the buttons here we have. Where's the road?
Sorry, that's the logic.
There you go. So it's planned with 25 center. We go, but out of runway 18, so we go on departure. 18, and it's gonna be, I guess, what is the usual way? City 8, correction 5 Lima probably. Stefan for heavy aircraft, right?
No, yes, normally, yeah. 8 Sierra is the short one, but you really have to be aware of the constraints you have to consider, and sometimes the prediction in the real aircraft is sometimes higher than it's really in real life. So sometimes up to 1,000 feet. So even if you have a magenta asterisk where the FMS tells you that you make the constraint, then it can be really close. So we choose the Lima departure, which is a little bit longer and you have more time to climb.
Okay.
Am I flying? No, I'm not flying right now, bro.
That. Erase. I'm asking a little bit
I'm just
around,
setting
so
up some
plan is
streamer bot
25
stuff right
Hong
now.
Kong, I mean, as we
but
said
I'll be
with a twist,
switching
so we don't expect to
probably in the next
fly to
30
Hong Kong. I
minutes
guess
or
that would be a little
around
bit
the 2
boring
hour
to
mark.
you guys.
I'm going to be
so
hopping
you can
on
expect
games.
a little bit more action than that, but yeah, we will come to that on a later point. So I don't care about much the destination. I
Why,
mean,
you want
the
to do some
destination is
flying?
anyway far away, so we don't care about that too much. Okay. All right. So
did you load?
Sorry, yeah.
Rafi, did you load the wind? The
Alright,
actual
I'll
wind,
play
because I think this is the reason why you
one
get
game
this
of
low.
That's what I'm going to do now. Is we go on the init page and then wind, and of course
I'm
you
gonna
have
hop in
wind
BC.
request.
I still need
it's an
like
older
30
aircraft.
minutes, so
So you need this to have this feature.
yeah, if you want to
with
try to
wings
gather the
loaded, so you
boys,
see now the AFB
see what Mr. Plums and
looks
Andy
better.
are up to. I know
looks
Nate's
better,
not
and
home.
if you go here on whatever point on the route and go here on the data, then you see the wind wherever it is, depending on
Gearbox
the waypoint, of
review.
course. But you see the actual wind, so that's nice to have basically in it
This is going to be
included.
a random
And if you
action.
go here on the initb page, just to double check if everything is fine.
Redeem random. All right, all our redeems
This
are
looks
random.
good to
That's
me,
good.
according to that
And
what
then
we have
this is
planned
going
here.
to
But we'll do
be
a quick double check.
gearbox.
Block fuel 105.9, which is good.
Trigger.
And zero fuel weight is 220
And we
tons,
want it to do.
which is also nice with 0.1.
Gearbox
And the
redeem.
zero fuel weight CG,
Select.
we can see here it's 25.1.
All right, gearbox,
This is
gearbox
also fine.
redeem.
All the rest, taxi, etc. You can do that, and we
Starbucks,
usually do that
Starbucks
to
redeem.
align it
And we
according to the
already checked these
FB.
two.
But we will leave it out today because that's obviously working everything as expected.
All right, that's good.
Okay, so flight plan is good. Radnav, what we could do is if we want to add charts here from Frankfurt. Hang on, is it loading? Yeah. Navigraph. So if you go here and we're looking for the airport, which is Frankfurt. Enter. And sit. And it was Cindy. What was it? 5
The
Lima, I
wing
guess,
flex
right?
slider that allows you to add
Yes.
or remove to your taste.
Did I miss that?
I wonder what the
I
limit
don't
is.
know.
Or if like
80.
realistic is the limit.
5
Yeah,
Lima,
the
right.
5
I would be
Lima.
down for some
There you go.
realistic wing flex. That'd be
So it's
cool.
loading here, and yeah, basically it's an of departure. I mean, we could add Frankfurt Main.
All right.
Is it something you would do basically as a backup?
Yes, we do. Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Fox
Okay.
Mike.
Yeah.
If you're on the left one, you can put it into the left or the right, just to have an idea how far
Yeah.
you're away from the airport. So if you go to the PROC page, you also do
nope.
the airport, Echo Delta Delta Fox, and then 25 Center for the return. So in the airline business, you are always preparing the baddest situation you can get,
Maybe
and this is also when
American
you prepare the
trucks
secondary
and
flight
check.
plan. The secondary flight plan is normally that you copy active this actual flight plan, and then you go onto the line select key, 2 left, to put the new destination in. That would be Frankfurt, just to
what
be
do they
prepared
call
for a
it
quick
anyways?
return. Now you have you have to do the line select key.
If game name.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. Okay, here. And then,
Yeah,
next
and
to
then
the
you
destination.
see
Frog,
new destination Echo
simulator.
Delta Delta Fox, and then you put in the
Which
ILS
message?
for
Shepard's
runway
now
25
open.
Center.
American.
So
Whatever
so
it
the
is.
thing is, if you have a fire, whatever. So this gives you capacity during your flight because you
Exclamation.
don't need to prepare these things in the FMS because it takes time. It's really time consuming, and everything you can prepare before. And it's just great that every page is really working in this simulation. This is amazing. It's absolutely the same than in real life, so you can really use it.
Okay. Right, so back on our normal flight plan, which
Beautiful.
is here, of course. Then you see. By the way, it was a nice feature. If you are a secondary flight plan, for example, and click on it, then you see also here it's drawn on the ND as expected. So you see what you planned there, and then you know, okay,
Check.
it's good or not good enough, basically, right?
Yes.
Good.
If you go further, but we don't need to
They
do it
call
now, but you can
this
put into the secondary flight plan the
Euro
performance
Truck
data for the
Simulator
landing, the QNH, the
If
temperature,
game
the
name.
wind, the minimum for the ILS, everything you would
Euro
have
Truck
inserted for
Simulator.
preparation of the approach. You can do this already on ground, and then you're
Check
really
this
well
out.
prepared for the flight.
Okay. So Meta Frankfurt, just to
Euro
double
Truck
check what we have here.
Later.
190 with 4 knots.
Your
Okay,
box
that's
is
good
now
enough to me.
available.
Outside temperature was 10 degrees. Yes, QNH 1020. Anti-ice. Is this an anti-ice scenario? Maybe yes, no? 10
I would
degrees
say
every-
yes. I would say
Okay.
yes.
So engine and wing,
Alright.
right?
No, just engine.
Black
engine, okay.
box.
Yeah.
Star
Takeoff weight
box,
326. We just double check this again. So takeoff weight is 325. Okay, we will taxi with 1.2 tons. So this is also nice. Or fits to me. CG 28.7. So we can
box,
check
star
that.
box,
CG, not the
box.
zero fuel weight. The gross
Disabled.
weight CG 28.6.
And
This is also okay. Personal flex
duplicate.
power config auto. Air conditioning. Do you set the air
Enabled.
conditioning off on the A340-600?
Gearbox.
Normally, yes. With this
Normally,
weight, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right, disabled.
And
If you have a really short flight,
Disabled.
like Lufthansa does
Disabled, perfect.
sometimes these short ones from Riyadh to Dammam, only 40 minutes of flight. the performance is
ATS,
okay for that. You do it with
this should be
packs on, but normally
Starbucks.
packs off.
Okay, good. So let me enter this. So 159, 177, 182,
Ooh, some lag.
159, 177.
Disabled.
182.
And we're gonna enable gearbox.
Traditional dude 5000. I mean, trust reduction, this is relevant for
Enabled.
noise abatement, departure, etc., etc.
Mhm.
One
Gearbox.
up 2.5. Where we short this a little
Okay.
bit, so then we see
Farm
that's
sim,
what we
barn
want
box
to have. It's
enabled,
basically
black
flying,
box
right? That's what we're waiting. Flex
disabled,
71. And
duplicate,
is it
duplicate.
a version
this
of the
should be-
MCDU if you have to put the FB4 or not, or
Starbucks.
what is the reason why we have to put it
This
here
should
today,
be
Torsten, the FB4,
gearbox.
the flex temperature?
Well, on all the bigger Airbuses, so A330 and up, you
barn
have to put the
black
F
star here.
because they would also have a derated climb option, which
You're
you would
digging in the
then
vault
do
now,
with a
yeah?
D. So it's a
else
distinguish
we got
between
here?
the two different options. For
It's
your
not the
takeoff.
derated climb option; it's the derated takeoff. In this
Yeah, sorry,
case,
derated
so
yeah.
the time
Yes,
is
yeah.
it's a different thing. Yeah,
Derated thrust in general. Yeah.
1047.
that's correct.
ASL. airline.
Just a little
Never heard
note
of
for the takeoff, because you could see that from the EFB he had to transfer the
the
data
classic
manually. You
POV
can
from the
also
window.
do a request through the MCDU itself on the perf page, and then you can have it uploaded automatically. So there it
Oh,
says
what is this?
uplink takeoff
EA
data.
right
So if you go through that function, you can actually
fuck.
get the data into the system and then insert them
Josephine
into the
Ford Bird
MCDU
Arctic
automatically.
Expedition, I think that says.
Perfect.
That
Look
saves
at
a bit
that,
of
dude.
work.
That thing is crazy. Yeah, it is a pop.
Good. Okay. Initial climb is
Wow.
5000, as I remember correctly.
What a cool plane.
Most of the time, or 4000. One of these two
Nice
is
little display they have set up
most
there.
of the time the case.
I love the prop planes, dude. They're so cool.
Five Lima, there it is. 4000. Okay, good. Then we've got 4000.
All
right, set up
that's
here everything we
barn.
need.
This would be black box enabled, barn box
And
disabled.
if you are
duplicate,
happy, and I did not do anything wrong, cockpit preparation, is this the way now where we go with the cockpit preparation checklist, or where, is this a good point?
No. You have to complete the cockpit preparation. So go up to the overhead panel, please,
Okay.
and do some things, because you see the columns left, middle,
Alright,
right. So you
black
start from the left
barn,
below
gear,
and check if
sunset.
everything's on. The crew
Disabled,
supply for the oxygen is on. So go to the middle
There should
one.
be
The strobes you have to
gearbox.
switch on to auto, and the nav and logo to
Finally,
one. Strobe is because
Duplicate.
auto means if you go airborne and
Enabled.
forget to switch it on,
There
the
should be
strobe is
Starbucks.
automatically on. The seat belts we have fueled already.
Yeah.
Did we?
last one.
Did we? Is refueling finished?
Yeah, it's. I guess it's finished. Yeah. And we can double
Okay,
check
then you
that,
can-
That was at the
then you
Henry
can
Ford
switch the
Museum.
seatbelts
in
on.
Detroit. Ah, no shit. Okay.
So this is our trigger.
Have you
for
been
the
to a lot of
fuel,
aviation
And then
museums?
you go more up, and normally you make a
Firebox is not
system
active.
test of the engine
Disable,
fire push
disable.
buttons
Yeah, it works.
in the cockpit preparation, and then
Very
you're
cool.
already done on the overhead panel. Perfect, it's working. So now you the center
So-
panel you click on the gravity extension just to see if the ones are guarded below. There is, it's perfect.
Not a ton, no.
And then you go on the
I don't think I've ever
center
been to an
pedestal,
aviation museum.
and you see that you have the weather radar is off, and you have the door, and everything is fixed there. You have the transponder is on standby. Yeah.
It's not
So
true
this
at
is the
all.
cockpit
It's like Star
preparation, and normally in real life you brief
not like
then
Star
your
Citizen.
departure with the co-pilot or with the rest of the crew members, and when everything in briefing and everything is finished, you call for the cockpit
Yeah, I don't know why
preparation
that
checklist.
happened.
Okay, so cockpit preparation
What did it say?
checklist.
EU? Yo, what's
Cockpit
up?
preparation, gear pins
If
and
true,
covers.
disable,
Removed.
disable.
Fuel quantity.
We have 105.9
Alright,
tons.
let's see if it does anything when I
balanced.
do this.
Checked.
Perfect. Seat belts.
On.
Done.
ADIRS.
It better
All
not.
three on nav.
That's correct. Normally you can double check this on the MCDU on the data page and position monitor. Then you can see if it's
Oh,
really
good.
it's aligned
Very good.
properly. You see down there enough on all 0.0. This is perfect. And this the last one, Baroref.
1020, 1020, 1020. 3 times set.
Yes. GNH 1020 cockpit preparation checklist complete.
Perfect. Okie dokie. From there on, let me ask GSX for pushback. Shouldn't we? And close the doors, of course.
All right, so let's just do simple redeem here.
And did you start the APU?
Of course, we can even remove the ground power if you want to do
Copy.
so.
Perfect. Yeah.
Paste. So
All those are closed. We can tell GSX to prepare for pushback and departure.
Quantanium vein. Yeah, you can play one if you want. No, go ahead.
That's a strange noise. GSX does.
Increment.
Someone hammering here. I don't know.
All right.
It was the
User
TS.
has found a
Right. Okay.
massive quantanium vein.
All right. So we're waiting once we are good for pushback. Do we prepare something now, or just basically beacon on and
Yeah,
all the?
you get the clearance either via data link or you request it with delivery, and when
Saw
when you
C-17
all
flying
set,
over this morning.
you set the
Looked it up
transponder,
and it was from
which you give,
Alabama heading
then
to
you can
Bangor
put
to
it on
fuel up and
auto,
then head across the pond.
and
No shit.
after
Yeah, I
that,
saw. I think the
you
U.S. is
request the
staging a
startup,
bunch of
and
aircraft.
when you get the
in
startup
UK
clearance,
right now.
you switch the beacon on.
Okay. So we have the startup
There you go, man.
clearance.
Easy 500.
So before start checklist.
Easy 500.
Before start, parking brake,
Still set.
Okay.
takeoff speeds and thrust.
159,
do?
177, 182, and trust. I don't know what to say, but I guess it's set.
Yeah, flex 71.
Okay.
These items,
Desync
and
crash.
then I repeated 159, 177, 182, flex 71. The reason for that is that we cross-check it with a PFD. You see on the left side, on the speed band, you see the numbers, and there you see the V2 and the V1. And this is important to check, because if the flight directors are off, you really get in trouble when you set takeoff thrust. Okay? Okay,
Ooh, there you
windows
go.
and
Get that
doors.
bonus. There you go.
Closed.
Closed and beacon.
On.
Before start check is complete.
Good. Releasing the parking brake. And off.
Do I have a video going? I
We
do,
go.
yeah. It's what you see in the top left of the screen. You might just be listening, and that's why you hear stuff.
Right. So we start the engines.
And it's clear.
Born, where's my
One.
invite? For what, Lee?
And after 10% of N3,
Yeah, I
you
told him
start
not to invite
the engine
you.
2.
Are you at work?
So basically now.
That's correct.
Then
Yeah,
you
that's
The
wait.
only difference is,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
sorry, the only difference is when you're on a really on a high elevation airport,
crashed.
like
their
Mexico City
shipper.
or Bogota or whatever. Then
Yeah,
in
has
exceptional
crashed
cases, you do it
their
one by one,
ship
just to
due
not over
to desync.
press the beat system.
Pay a 500
Okay.
Corsair coin.
But you wait until 1 and 2 are on, and then you go on with 3 and 4, right?
That's correct. So you wait for the available light on the engine ecam page, and when you have the available in green on both engines, 1 and 2.
Oh,
then
you know what I
start
should
with
do?
3
I
and
have an
4.
idea.
Okay, right. So just going back to the chat, once the engines are running up, the thing 787, no worries, it's not going to be
Recommend.
14 hours of streaming.
That's
No
all
one
good.
will be available so long. So as we said in the announcement, it's with a twist.
Pilot said
There
it
will
feels
be
like the
something
real
happening.
aircraft.
Yeah, later on during the flight. Okay, both
That's
available.
good. That's great praise.
So
I
we
mean,
go on with
okay.
obviously
and
we're not
four.
talking
And then
full
please start.
feedback or anything,
Correct.
but
So engine 3, and then wait for 10%.
yeah, that's what you want to hear.
So that's where we're looking at. Is this one in
Alright,
the grey box?
This one's gonna be
10%. Engine 4.
Yes, and the gray boxes are the indication of the FADEC, the fully
free.
authority digital engine control, which
Corsair
controls
collectible.
everything on these engines. Once this gray
Points,
box is there,
this
everything
is
looks
gonna
fine. We
be-
can start the engines.
All right, so we stay
Yeah,
this
we'll just
time
leave it. We're
inside
gonna set it to 0.
cabin here. No, cockpit, sorry. Will be
Actually,
there now to save feature. We have little bit time. Yes, there is. Basically,
We're gonna
where is it? There you go. On the low left, you can see now auto saving.
need
It's
any of
on
this.
interval every 5 minutes. And basically the
user has
autosave
won.
feature in terms of loading the autosave,
Free.
beautiful. It's very beautiful. I don't know if you have seen maybe our situations video. I know, Stefan, maybe I drive you crazy because I'm not watching here, which is important if we have a hot side, I know. But yeah, I'm pretty confident we will survive today, right?
Yeah, but you're not really wrong, because due to the FADEC controlling everything, even if you have a hot start, the FADEC is doing everything by itself. And if they make a rundown, they make a dry crank, and they shut down the engine if necessary, and then tells you via the ECAM to switch off the master. So you don't need to really, as in former days, really watch every parameter on the engine.
Is that what you're ripping around in, Scotty?
That's the case.
That's
and
you
back
and
to
your
the
plow?
autosave, it's working really flawlessly. If you, for example, watched our last video where we had the showcase, what we showed in Paragon FS conference, we did a video. Basically, we switched in the video through autosave, different scenarios, but it's basically the same system.
Oh, an autosave? Wait, what does autosave do?
We just loaded one
you don't
situation,
care if it's good or
and we
bad,
were like
you need
swapped into the air in a specific configuration. And this was in Quito, and then we swapped to another situation. It was in Frankfurt, and it was loading like boom, without any problems, without any issues. So the autosave is usually not needed because, as I never heard from any testers, myself included, that there are any crashes happening. But
Scotty don't, Winter Hero.
In the case of it's something wrong with the aircraft or with the simulator, or you have a power.
You ever thought about streaming that, bro?
Whatever, your house. Then you have the option.
Probably definitely some people that would just like AFK
that's nice
in
to
the
have.
browser with
I mean, it's a
just
function you would call
dash
it nice
cam
to have,
POV,
but better not to
moving
need
snow.
to have, right? So, but if you can use it without any problems. Okay. So let's
go.
And
it's not just autosave, right? You can also do any situations you want. If you say you want to do a landing practice, you can save a situation on purpose at that point in time, and then come back to it like as often as you want to do that particular practice, right? So
exactly.
It's much more than just recovering you from a crash.
Yeah. Okay,
not
so
happening.
If I put here a name, I don't know. After pushback, for example, blah blah blah.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it sounds like a liability more than anything.
Situation, I have a new situation created, right? Is this correct?
Never mind.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Well,
so this is working, and then if you, I don't know, if you want to practice
activate
after start items, you can do that, or whatever you would like to do, right?
I'm gonna activate all of these.
Okay, good. So I need to double check because I never checked here what flap settings we have. It's flaps 1 plus F. Okay, is this a scenario you would do for flaps 1, or would you go even flaps 2 or 3, Stefan?
You can do it with the A340.
The risk is on you. I'm not responsible.
The A330 and the A340 300. They
switch it up here, guys.
Let
me pause this. Let me do all these. I need anything extra coming through by accident. All right. Pick that back up later. All right, guys, we are gonna play a game of League against my better judgment, and then that's fun. Yeah, and then we'll probably hop on some simulators. Crazy, he skips the good thing. Not skipped. Pay over 100K for insurance of all the equipment. So yeah, nah, yeah. I see you. I see you. All right. Phone charged. Very good. All right. This up. This is correct. This is current. Here we go. Yeah, you are losing frames. We're at 30 FPS right now. Game captured. Here we go. Where'd the music go? Alright, music's back. You have to let me know if you decide to go to the air show. Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna try to drag Nate here along. And yeah, you could be our, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess our guide, more or less. You're familiar with the area. You can show us around a little bit. And I'm assuming you'll have some decent knowledge of the planes as well, so. Camper has bunk beds. We'll have so much room for activities. Alright, let me just change this up. Used to bounce at the bar in the town? No shit. So they'll know you. Was that before or after you were in the military? I feel like that's a common line of work for guys that get out of the military. Is like security jobs. Yeah, your frames are definitely degraded, but they're not like guttering. Wondering what's going on there. Sorry, you're in a. No, I was saying that they must know you at the bar that you bounced at, and I was saying how I feel like that's a common line of work. Or actually, the question I asked was that before or after you were in the military? And then I just remarked how I feel like that's a common line of work for ex-military is like security jobs. All right. That's updated. I'm gonna put my guy here on the screen just for a minute. Because I'm gonna take a rip and grab a little snack. What's that? Are you streaming League or are you streaming your screen? Yeah, I have it up now, yeah. Oh, you did not go into the military. Why did I think that you were a veteran? You worked with disabled veterans. That's my fault. I think I crossed wires somewhere there and made an assumption. There's a game, Snowplow Sim. Do you have Snowplow Sim? I bet you do, actually. I don't need Snowplow Sim, bro. We'll do a ride along with my boy Scotty. All right. Be right back, y'all. Like 3 minutes. Dog just wants to sit in the window. He's a good dog. Look at him. Sticking his head out. Oh, buddy. Yeah, get comfy. He's a big baby. Be back later. Hell yeah. Alright. Gamer mode is disabled. Let's get rid of that. JB, welcome in. How you living, bro? How was your weekend? Gonna get a game of League of Legends in here with my buddy and excuse me, probably hop on the sim. Lunchtime? Hell yeah. What you munching on? Weekend was boring, nothing going on, huh? I did a bunch of VAT simming this weekend. It was pretty chill. Some testy interactions from controllers and some pilots. All in good fun. Guys are getting frustrated. Look at the freaking dog, bro. It just opens the shade. Keep my head in the way over there. Sandwich, chips, and an apple. Hell yeah. That was pretty good, dude. I like apples. Apples and peanut butter was always a treat growing up. What kind of sandwich we talking? Hell, what kind of chips are we talking? These are the details that matter. Very well known in a bunch of communities. Yeah, yeah. Including the flight sim community. That's good though. I think me, like, not really the people person, but we lack community these days, and I think it's a very important part of society. We all need to care about each other more. Think about the collective. Ham and cheese, classic, dude. Classic. Yeah, I think of all the lunch meats, ham is I like turkey too. Ham and turkey are my top two. Get a lot of hate for this, but I'm not a big roast beef guy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Especially where I live, there's like a few kind of locally famous roast beef places. It's not for me, man. Little pepper jack cheese on my sandwich. Hell yeah. Queso chips. That's what's up. Top tier. Having a little stuffed pepper action for dinner tonight. How we feeling about this corn? We're gonna pull it out. Who's big on their team? Show me after. Yeah, I just saw Lucian had a quad. Guys, if anyone ever asks you to play this game, you tell them politely but firmly to leave. It's a bad play. Yeah. Nah, you know what I need to do? I need to post the rest of the details for Super Sim Saturday in the Discord. First ever Super Sim Saturday this weekend, guys. Saturday. I'm gonna start early. I think, like, I guess maybe not early. Probably around like 11 a.m. Hard to accommodate so many time zones. And half the homies live in Australia, New Zealand, or like they're on the Asian servers. Tonight's gonna be spaghetti and homemade meat. Ooh. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You do the sauce homemade as well? I love a good sauce. Ooh. It sucks because he had the range advantage so hard there. She almost got him too. Damn, he almost died too. Nah, fair enough. You got your name out in the online communities from the old Facebook gaming days. Very good friends with Captive Gaming. He had over 1 million followers. Still talk weekly. That's awesome, dude. It's cool to see like people blow up. It's like following a band when they're like indie and then they go nuclear. I should change my follower goal to 1 million, you think, right? Bigger the number, the more people come in. They're like, yeah, I want to be a part of that from the ground up, right? That's how that works, right? Comment. What you doing, buddy? Got his face pressed up against the window. Must be cool. Dog loves the cold. But he hates the rain. Like, refuses to participate in the rain. Which, fair enough. It's gotta suck. You made 2K a stream from Donut? That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Yeah, followers is one thing, but like to actually have that kind of turnover or conversion, because there's lots of people that have like tens and hundreds of thousands of followers, but their viewership is low. I'm always telling Tony, like, dude, you have one of the highest average viewer to follower ratios I've ever seen. That's the dream right there. 2K a stream. It's like almost too much, you know? Winions. Every game goes like this, I feel like. Just like one team struggles to close it out. Should probably move my HOTAS, huh? Why? Probably get away with it. What do you fellas run for your flight sim setups? Any mouse and keyboard flyers? I haven't even turned my phone on. Well, it's on, but like I haven't even opened it, and it's already lost 1% battery. Like, what are you doing? It was like the vibration when it turned on. Oh, this thing's pretty old. I've had it for like 6-7 years now. Average 3 to 5K viewers per stream. That's insane, bro. I can't imagine. Like, I actually can't imagine. You know what? No, I would still try to talk to chat. It would just be impossible to keep up with everybody. I would have to learn to, like, you know, glance, grab a comment, interact with it, and then move on. What, easier said than done. Gotta check on the YouTube live stream. It shit itself on me once. No, we're chilling. It's still up. Hell yeah. I just started multi-streaming on YouTube, guys. So The first time I did it, my stream imploded like after 45 minutes. I don't know what happened, so I ended up having to restart. But there was a big gap in between, and I hadn't realized. So I've just been monitoring it lately, make sure everything's running smooth. So far, so good. I started putting out more variety on YouTube as well. The different simulators. I started out just making Star Citizen content. You know, Comet. I love you, buddy, but that light is bright in the background, my dude. Why you use blackouts? They don't even black out. They're just. It helps. It definitely helps. But we have to sit here so you guys aren't getting sunbeamed. Sorry about that. Wake up in Skyrim. Oh, good. You're awake. All right, GG. Unfortunately for you, you got to play one more. You have to do it. Yeah. Be glad there's sun and not snow. Yeah, I know. I'm glad the snow is over, definitely. Although allegedly we're getting another like little chunk of storms coming in 1 to 3 inches later in the week. Yeah, right, dude. What the fuck? It's nice to have locals around because you can bitch about the same things, you know. Misery loves company. Hell, homie I'm playing League with here, I chatted with him yesterday. And he was like, "Oh, I wish I had snow." He's like, "I'm in Florida, man. It's like 45 degrees, and it's just like it sucks, bro." He's like, "At least you're getting snow." I'm like, "Damn, man. Two kinds of people." He said they had 25-mile-per-hour winds. Fair enough. Yeah, we had high winds as well. That was the real killer. I mean, it dusted off half the deck for me, so that would have been way worse, honestly. Because we had just a little bit of freezing rain right before it started snowing, so that bottom layer was wet and heavy. Had to dig under it, man. But hey, we got less than 4 weeks until official spring, you know? Here we go. Yeah, look at that, bro. Here, let me put this on the screen. Hang on. Alright, how's this gonna work? Gonna make this big? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, guys, this is what we dealt with in various formats. Just an absolute shit show. Critical error has occurred and the process must be terminated. What does that mean? Yeah, it was League of Legends. Oh, what? Corn. Why is this happening? Yeah, no shit. Error has occurred. The process must be. Conflict with Vanguard, corrupted files, or outdated drivers. It's not the drivers. Alright, hang on. Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna kill the client and restart. That's crazy. Why is that still open? Alright. I killed the process. Yeah, I got another one. Yeah, something's going on with Vanguard. Yeah, it won't let me in the game. Well, yeah, I don't really know what to do with that, bud. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cheeks. I'll do a little bit of trucking. Alright, guys, let me just get set up here to activate Gearbox, which is empty, so don't even try. Alright. Get this set up now. I need to figure out. Oh, fucking. This thing hijacks your cursor until it loads. It's brutal. Alright, this can go back over here. Okay. Well, sorry for being so all over the place, dudes. I don't know what the hell is Vanguard's deal, but it doesn't want to let me play. So I shan't. Alright. Let me check out Lay Google. Delete. Just for funsies. Let's make sure there's no driver. I thought like 90% sure it would have auto installed. Yeah, it's my driver's up to date. Right. That away. Just a little housekeeping. Alright. Go. Appreciate you. Take care, bro. Guys, if anyone would like to join in on the trucking, just give me a shout. I will open up a convoy and I'll be happy to take you guys along for the ride. Let's go to pays a lot. Hazardous. Laurel to Portland. A long ride. 900 miles. This one goes south. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Look how many towns we're gonna go through. I don't even care if it pays less. We're here to unlock places. I guess a good way to do that would be on the quick jobs, right? Hopefully I remember my, what are they called? My keybinds. Ooh, Tony's getting close, huh, dude? Alright, I can do this after I do this, yeah. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, we're business. Need to go back that way though. I might go buy another camera this week. So I can use head tracking as well. It'd be really nice to be able to do that. Got an arcade over here. Choo choo, motherfucker. He was gonna call the park MGM and leave him a message to check in desk. That would be fucking hilarious, dude. What would you say? Fuck me, dude. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Damn, this thing's like 2 hours away. Welcome to Vegas, Kent. It'd be so funny to see it if, like, imagine they read it to him. They'd probably just write it down and give it to him. It'd be so funny to hear it out loud. I'm not even driving. What the hell am I doing, bro? Here we go. Now we're moving. You want me turning over here? Oh, I forgot about the update. Gotta be careful. Be skirting hard over here. You got his mailing address? Nice, dude. Have you ever sent him anything? I'm assuming if you have his mailing address. I gotta get a wheel. This driving with my stick kinda sucks. Yeah, I didn't play League for. I didn't play at all, bro. I was trying to load in the game and I kept getting a fatal error. They're saying it's a conflict with Vanguard or drivers or whatever. So I don't know what the fuck it was, but I wasn't gonna restart my PC. Yeah, we'll bypass the station and this guy will hurry his ass up. What the hell is he doing? Where is this having me go? Why am I turning around? Did I miss it? What the hell's going on? What? What? Is this game serious? Oh. This game fucking serious, bro. Fuck you, Zellix. What's up, 007? Essence of skunk, but it was gonna be $200 to ship it to him? What the fuck? What is it? Just like the smell of a skunk? Yeah, I'm sure the ship. That's crazy. What? Just to give him the experience? That's great, dude. I like your thinking. Did he know about it? Was this consensual? Yeah, I can only imagine the shipping costs. Ooh, doggo's out. Hang on. Alright, see you later, buddy. Watch your bum. There you go. He's a good lad. You talked about it on stream. That's hilarious, dude. I can't believe you can even get that. I guess I'm not that surprised. But I'm still kind of surprised. You hope they don't mess up the road trip update? What do you mean? Farm sim, anybody? What do you got going on, 007? ATS road trip? Yeah, nah, my road trip's already cooked. Oh, is this the Exxon? Is this it right here? Yeah. How did I miss this before? Drove right by it, bro. Must have been a one-way. Not my fault. Now they're gonna ship me out with hazardous materials. Not Portland, Nevada. Oh, it's gone, dude. I wonder if it expired when, like, in the time that I had to turn around and fucked up. Ah, when's that coming out, dude? I saw there's a farm sim update coming out. They're adding wild boars. Oh, this one takes me through Mad Towns. Oh no, I have these unlocked already. Man, what a slap in the ball sack. Hang on. My truck is fucked. Wait, so was I in Billings? Or am I now in Billings? Doesn't have a release date. Ah, okay. I thought that had been announced. Go down to Denver. It'll be Rocky Mountain fun. All right, I do have Arkansas. These are the 5 that I don't have. They're all on sale, but some of them, like, I think some of these are 50% off, but some are only 10% off. Send screenshots on Discord. Let's check it out. There it is. Wait, no, I lied. Which Discord? ATS gets cars, ETS gets buses. Oh, Messenger. Yeah, they're like 3 hours away, it looks like. Probably less. I guess I'll do this Denver trip. The cargo is ready to be loaded. Over there. Over there. This thing will start in like any year, it seems. That's crazy. Are you more excited for cars or buses, Zilix? What's a little bit more fucked up? We're already cooked. What's just a little bit more? You forgot to hit send? Ah, okay. I was like, did I miss something? Pure skunk essence, 1 fluid ounce. That's so much. That's crazy that they even have that. It was at this moment he knew. He fucked. Indeed. Alright. Alright, we're gonna redeem ourselves. You think you'll like the cars, yeah? Yeah, I think the cars will be fun. It would be cool to rip around in something small. I'm so curious to see what their plan for the East Coast is. Right. Might do a little tree chopping later in Farming Sim. See what happens. Fuck this. Dude, it's so sensitive now. They don't let you hit anything without taking damage. Snags an apple at the Sphere. Yeah, I wonder what the Sphere is going to be showcasing while he's there. I'm jealous they're going to the Bulldogs game. That's going to be sick. Ooh, I was feeling brave. I'm glad I looked. That would have been the end of me. Hey, big boss. What's up, dude? Welcome in, brother. You caught me at a good time. I'm about to have a perfect, consequence-free, no crash delivery of, I don't even know what I'm delivering, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's gonna be perfect. And I'm not gonna hit anything. I'm not gonna break the truck. We're not gonna need to visit the repair shop. No, we already do. But that was before you got here. Guys, if you don't already, give Big Boss Robinson a follow. Big Arc Raiders streamer. I know he plays, I don't think it's called FIFA anymore. EA Football Club or something. Probably plays FIFA too, I'm guessing. But yeah, cool dude, good sense of humor. A world-class rat in proximity chat in Arc Raiders. Respectfully. So yeah, give the guy a follow. EA Football Club. Yeah, they got the rights. Or lost the rights, I'm sorry. That makes sense. I hate EA, which is not a hot take. Yeah, world-class rat, that's right. That's right. I've seen your work. Big fan of your work. You're gonna be doing the March 8th podcast? I'm taking a left. Alright. It's easier to brake, surprisingly, with weight in the back. Bro drives without trailer. Did I leave the trailer? I didn't leave the trailer. Don't do that, bro. I would leave the trailer. Fuck it. We ball. This is a legal pass, by the way. Hopefully time isn't normally great for you, but see what you can do. Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm up early, but that's like first thing in the morning for me. Oh. I'm sure I'll be energized once Pog starts raising his voice. Please pull in. Nah, my vehicle's fucked up and you're gonna fine me for it. Not doing it. Inspect this. Motherfucker. Train's my actual enemy in this game. Not even the trains themselves, the guardrails. Guardrails do not break away when you hit them. They may as well be called, what do they call those? Like concrete steel reinforced beams that stick out of the ground in front of like storefronts and stuff. Bollards, maybe? Well, that's what the railway blocks are. Yeah, bollards, yeah. That's what these railway guards are. Alright. Green light. We're fine. Oh, come on, buddy. Slow traffic to the right. This is crazy. This semi is gonna pass him. I chose wrong. Guy's a dickhead. Definitely on his phone. Oh, now he figured it out. Well, at least he had the sense to get away from me. You gonna play some Arc Raiders later, Big Boss? Oh yeah, how'd the testing go? It looked like things were going well enough for you the other night. You must have figured it out. Or last night even. Solve your frame dropping issue? Or the GPU utilization issue, I think it was. I need to get gas. FIFA tonight. Testing's good. Hopefully fixed everything now. Nice. Good shit, dude. You're gonna try calling MG? Yeah, dude. Get it. Report back. I want to know what they say. I'm damn curious how this goes. Tell them to be like a message for Captain Safe Hands. We are heading south from Laurel, Montana, on our way to Denver, Colorado. It'd be a nice scenic little trip. Love the way these towns kind of look. They have that sort of Old West feel. You got both truck sims? Never tried any of them? Need a decent one. Yeah, dude, I'm using the twist axis on my VKB right now. It's not ideal. The rudder pedals are nice, but yeah, it's not ideal. I hear you on the wheel, definitely. But I do a decent amount of truck simming, so a couple of these guys in here too. If you ever feel like joining us, you can play them surprisingly well with a controller. Yeah, controller, you need an axis. You 100% need an axis to play. You can't be using a button to go left and right and all that. But yeah, I agree. I think the controller is very user-friendly. Do you play any games on controller on PC? I don't think there's one that I do. Or if I do, it'll be something that I just pick up for like the time being. Like I think I played It Takes Two and I forget what the sequel was called. I played those with controller. Bro, you guys need to play those games together. You and Pogs, or you and Nifty, if you haven't already. Those games are bangers. You're a controller player. No shit, bro. I started playing shooters. Valorant was my first PC shooter, and then I found it so hard to go back to controller after that. I picked up Overwatch, and like Warzone was out at the time, and I made the conversion, and now I feel so derpy with the controller, but it does feel more intuitive, like 007 was saying, with like driving games or anything where like an axis is a primary tool. The controller really shines. Even Counter-Strike on controller? Controller mouse hybrid? How does that work? Controller for movement and strafing and mouse for aiming? I'm assuming you mean simultaneously. One hand on each. You play with a wheel or controller, and you admit you prefer the controller because it can be more relaxed. Yeah, no, I can see that. I'm up here white knuckling, bro. Just gritting my teeth like, you fuck. Controller for movement, mouse for aiming and shooting essentially. Alright, yeah. I wonder what it is about the controller movement that is preferred. You think it's just because of the dead zones? Yeah, hold half the controller, I see you. Do you use like a Xbox controller or like some variation of the Xbox controller? Have you seen that new controller? Sorry, I'm all over the place. The flight sim controller that's coming out. It might be like honeycomb controller, but it has flaps. It's got a mixture on it. It's got throttle, the feather prop. PS5, okay. The only PlayStation I ever owned was a PlayStation 2. It's also one of the best consoles ever. My top 4 in no particular... Okay, this one. Okay. No particular order. Xbox 360, Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo 64, and PlayStation 2. It's prone to stick drift? Yeah. Yeah. Same with the Switch controllers, man. Even the new ones I've heard, the new Joy-Cons are still prone to stick drift. It's kind of funny how back in the day, if you had like the third-party controllers, it was like considered like the cheap knockoff type of thing, and now modded controllers and like ergonomic modular stuff is coming out, and it's becoming the preferred type of controller. Ton of stick drift playing Ark. Made you fall off ledges a few times. That's crazy. Damn, you can't even put your controller down for a second, huh? Oh, fuck. I should have stopped there. I panicked. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, a bit mad. No shit. I might hop on Arc Raiders one day. I still haven't grabbed it. It's not on sale right now with what is it, Steam Fest? Keep my eye out for a repair shop. Actually, you know what? Let's get gas while we're here. Oh, man. Better the truck than the trailer. It'll buff out. Alright, gas it up. 431 miles to go. About 30 quid here. Don't know what that is in your money. CDQs probably has it cheaper. Yeah, I have no idea what the conversion rate is right now. Shit's all over the place too. I hate that they use that noise for like all charges, because it's the same noise when you get like a traffic violation. I'm like, bro, I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did, bro. You bought gas. Okay. Alright, I took a right in here, so I need to go left. Damn, look at this thing. Cool. Alright, you're back and had to check that Snoop Dogg stream. Is he live right now? I like watching T-Pain sometimes. His setup is crazy, bro. 381.2 hours in Ark. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I was there. You were kind of like talking about it the other day. How it was like far and away your most played game other than Flight Sim. Not even close, right? Yeah, bro. T-Pain's setup is crazy. That's like the dream right there. Ooh. See? Always watch the road. My lights on? Yeah, they're on. Yeah, nothing else comes close, right? I think my top 5: League of Legends, Microsoft Flight Sim, Sea of Thieves, RuneScape, and Overwatch. Flight Sim's probably top 3 at this point. It is kind of the nature of it. Like, there's not really You don't have a lot of short sessions in flight sim, we'll say, especially if you're flying airliners. I know you're disillusioned with the flight sim right now, but what did you like to fly? Phoenix 319. Hell yeah. Love Phoenix. I don't have the 19 or the 21. And they're working on the Neos now. Those are probably going to be sick when they come out. What's Snoop Dogg up to, Zilix? Probably smoking, right? TBM 850. You have the, what is it, Black Square that makes it, right? I was looking at them when I was looking for... I was trying to decide if I was going to get, like, something GA or if I was going to get a BizJet, and the Citation X came out, man, and I love the Citation X, so I'm definitely happy with it, but that ended up being the one that I went with over the, they had a bundle, Black Square. Can't remember, it was like the Duke and the TBM, or maybe it was just the Duke. Or the Duke and the Baron. Yeah, they had some kind of bundle going on. But I ended up going with the Citation. He's smoking at some kind of party. Alright, this is wicked dangerous. While we're doing it, let's go! I wonder what the realistic traffic mods are like in this game. I've only ever used it in EUTS. Pretty hot. Come on, buddy. Not like you're hauling a bunch of wood. Singing his songs, yeah? Are they like his most known, his well-known ones, or are they new stuff? Is he singing obscure shit? One day I will get all the expansions for this and we can run pro mods. Get like a big map going. Or check out maybe like the Mexico or Canada maps. OG, yeah. The classics. Come on, guys. Speed limit's 55. I get paid by the mile, not the minute, fellas. What are we doing? Yes, 2 lanes. Let's go. The downshift, though. Need a mechanic, too. Get some engine performance back. Is that a mechanic straight ahead of me? We'll find out. Looks promising. It's gonna be a recruitment agency, watch. Why are you braking, brother? Insane lunatic drivers, bro. Shouldn't have done it. I had to let him know. Wasn't gonna tolerate it. Alright, Peterbilt. Hey yo, Peter! Fuck, I'm stuck. I just need a downshift. Alright. Let's get patched up here and we'll get back on the road. No more injuries to my beautiful truck. Service. Repair all. Confirm. Chilling. Peter, the horse is here. Is that Lois Griffin? Over the curb. No big deal. Alright, we're back in business. Yeah, you smell the chocolate chip cookies, kid? Oh, you mean the truck? Like the smell of diesel fumes? I dropped by your stream last night, but you were AFK eating. Watched a little bit of Mentor Pilot instead. Of course it's Lewis. Lois, yeah. Yeah, I was like, well, you spelled it kind of phonetically, so I was like, I read it in her voice. I was like, is that Lois? No, Lewis. Brakes are important? Yeah. Secondary. Secondary. Optional, even. Where are we headed? We are headed to Denver, Colorado, my guy. Welcome in. What you up to? What'd you do this weekend, Juan? You watched so much Mentor Pilot today, yeah? Yeah, his channel's great. Mentor Pilot, Green Dot Aviation, Air Crash Investigation is solid. What else we got? Missionary Bush Pilot's a banger. You did Jack Diddley Squat, hell yeah. How'd you fare in the snow? You guys get buried? Okay. Okay. Fucking elephant race with a fucking fire truck, dude. See you on the other side, nerds. I will say this truck is so much more powerful than the last one. Streamer? YouTuber? Me? What are you talking about? 74 gear? Yeah, he's a YouTuber, yeah. You went outside just now and there was exactly one snowflake on your car? Hell yeah. That wind's doing the heavy lifting. That was an ambulance right in front of the fire truck too. Something must have happened over here, bro.
It's a farm. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a farm.
Was there fire engines on the highway in the first place? Fire on the highway, bro. The whole street is burning. Overturned tanker. Big fireball. Need big truck. Almost 100 miles an hour. 98. Big boom, yeah. Like Tianjin chemical fertilizer explosion. Boom. 99. Traffic weaving 99 with a full load in a semi. We're losing speed. What is this? We're going 98 uphill, 99. Come on. Come on, we can do it. This would be catastrophic if I hit anything. 100 miles an hour. Careful. White knuckling, guys. Got places to be though. Why are we speeding? Because I got paid by the mile, not the minute. Did any of you get that reference that I made? The Tianjin chemical fertilizer explosion? It happened like 15 years ago at this point. Run them off the road. Speeding is fun, but it's sketchy because I'm not driving with a wheel. Driving with my twist axis on my flight stick. Making these little micro movements ain't easy. Fucking hell, dude. You what? I'm using my flight stick to drive. I don't have a wheel. Guys, I got 169 miles left on this job. If anybody would like to drive and join a convoy, let me know. I'll fire it up. I think we can have up to 8 people. No damage. Not my fault. That's even weirder than the dude who used their yoke. Yeah, fair enough. At least the yoke is like sort of a steering wheel. I'm gonna mod the steering wheel out of this truck and put a stick. You're flying? All good, bro. Where are you flying? Yo, you need to tell all your pilot and flight attendant friends about my flight sim stream, bro. Japan from Frankfurt? This fucking guy. You must get homesick, brother. Oh, he moved over for me. What a guy. He saw the deranged look on my face. He said, I better get over there. What? Didn't listen? I forget. Oh, fuck. Talking to you guys is gonna get me killed. So many billboards out here, man. So crazy. Lore accurate. Anami's back. We are coming up on Fort Collins, Colorado. North Colorado, I think.
Make way for your king.
Been here the whole... Yeah, I meant back in chat. We're making great time, dude. Great time. Are you fucking me, bro? What deranged psycho ass shit is this? Oh, dude, I was so clearly like there and passing. Why do you even... Were you gonna miss your exit? A bad driver never misses their exit. Holy fuck, dude. Tried, the manager won't let it happen. Damn. What did they say to you, bro? Like, what was their reasoning, or did they even give a reason? Like, nah, I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Reactions of a dead cat. Me? Bro! I saw him scoot over. Nah, check the tape. Check the tape. I'll do it. We'll start a timer. I'm gonna make a video. We'll start a timer, and we'll get the exact duration of my reaction time between him swerving and me cutting the wheel trying to get around him. Hell yeah. I'm actually curious, like, how fast did I react? The NTSB is gonna do an investigation anyways, so we'll see if it's pilot error. Yeah, watch, the dickhead truck's gonna hit me. Nah, DHL would never. DHL would never. Deutschland heavy lifting. Oh, fuck, this is fucked. Where do I go? Not that right. This right. And this way. I'm not gonna lie, the all gray there, I wish they would like color coordinate the roads on these like multi-exit fucking ramps. You know what I mean? Big boss, hi. Hey, thanks for the lurk, brother. Good chatting with you, dude. Slide to the side. And back. We're almost there. 4 miles to go. We made great time, bro. I was hauling ass. Coming in hot, though. Alright, let me park it here and get caught up on you guys. They don't have a concierge. You used to be able to leave a message at the check-in desk. Really? That's crazy. Ah, there it goes. My bot just fucked the chat. Nuked it. Only ran over one family? Nah. Nah. That was somebody's grandpa, end of his rope. How about a little accountability? That's victim blaming. What the fuck? What's happening? Okay, just didn't go far enough, I guess. Thank God. I was like, bro, what? Why he hoarding chopsticks? I can use chopsticks. I can use chopsticks and I can solve a Rubik's Cube. How about that? All right. 30 G's in my pocket. All right, what'd I miss? What did I miss here? Scotty said, yeah, don't have a concierge. How many chopsticks do you have in your room? Oh, what do you use? The metal chopsticks? Like the washable ones? Eating with chopsticks is fun. It's like eating on hard mode. Forgets to bring them down. Yeah, I believe it. I definitely believe it. You have wood chops? All right, we're gonna start another job. Last call. If anyone would like to drive, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna fire up a job too. We didn't discover anywhere new. I guess it's kind of hard. I guess I could search by destination. Let's see. Why are there so many mobile crushers, and why are they going all over the country? What are they crushing? It's the famous orphan crushing machine they're always talking about. They're all articulated. Is this a half pipe? No, it's a hole. You guys want to go skateboarding? Hell yeah. I wish I could skate. Carl's bad. Everybody hates Carl. That takes us through 2 new towns. Another 600 miles. We got this one goes back north. This one goes out to Oklahoma. Maybe I'll do that. I haven't stepped foot in that state yet. Arkansas as well. We can go out there. Who's Carl? Why is he bad? Carl is Carl Weezer. And he's not bad. He's just afflicted. He's got a bad scabula. And sinus issues. Good kid though. Trust me. Never mind. Okay, I'm pulling straight out. Never mind. Y'all remember Carl Weezer? How do we get out of here? I think I'm going the wrong way. No. This way? Landing in an hour and 10? Damn. Hell yeah. They're gonna be ecstatic to get off that plane. I know I would be. I wonder how the trip went. Maybe we'll get a cool POV of the landing. Here we go, we're out of here. On to the next one. Just to jump on a 737. Ah, that's right. They're landing in LAX, aren't they? Not direct. Fuck. 380 is pretty chill to be on. Yeah, I bet. Vroom vroom, motherfucker. Come on. Take your time, bro. What? What did I hit? The fucking staircase hit the bollard, dude. The bollards come back to bite us. No. You can't write this shit, bro. What the fuck? You know what happened? They heard me, bro. They're like, oh, you forgot the name? You forgot the name Bollards? Now you're gonna remember the name. I'm going straight. Straight then left. Get fucked. Gave it the old call. Yeah, I respect it, bro. That would have been so funny. Send the essence of skunk to the hotel for when they get there. No, we're not trying to ruin anybody's trip. Don't do that shit in real life. Okay, he means in-game, FBI. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to joke about that, Zilix. You're gonna have whatever the Japanese equivalent of intelligence services at your doorstep. Really looking forward to the car update. I'ma be an Uber driver. You run the call for 18 minutes just to get denied? Bastards is right, bro. Well, time is precious, man. You're never getting that 18 minutes back. They should compensate you with a free night. A free weekend. It's the right thing to do. Think of the PR. Think of the PR. All right. Give me the trailer. Where did we go in? Gaimon. Take me to a new town. It's a kind of cool place. Wait, is this Denver International? At one point, they transfer you to the Bellagio concierge. I thought they said they didn't have a concierge. They're just lying. They don't want to do it. Tony called ahead. He's like, under no circumstances for you to tell anyone that I'm here. You saw the writing on the wall. MGM doesn't? Ah, okay. This one's only 348 miles. Not bad. Not bad. Gotta go fast. I feel like that's the airport over there. It was close. Almost hit the pole. Yeah, it is the airport. Alright, good. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Because this will be one of the airports that we can use in Super Sim Saturday. It's right there. Damn, that turret was sharper than I thought it was going to be. If it weren't for the winter and the snow, you would have flown out to hang. Yeah, it's a shit time. So much weather lately, too. It would have been cool to go out there and see him. Grab a beer with the boys, maybe hit the casino. Or smoke a little something. Say you can have whatever you like. Alright, get some miles between us and here. Gotta go. Speed right by this cop watch. Just kidding, I'm slow. Thing just digs into the road, it's crazy. Back in high school, fair enough. Definitely not for everybody. But it's cool we live in places, well, I guess I don't. I live surrounded by places that are tolerant. Sky looks really nice. Getting dark though. It says after 8 p.m. There's still this much daylight. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, you got dispensaries like Dunkin' Donuts over there, huh? Yeah, don't think I will, thank you though. Infection. Infect my nuts. Homegrown still better. Yeah. My only concern with homegrown is I need to know who's growing it. I did a little growing myself back in the day, and I'm absolutely not claiming to be an expert, but in everything that I learned is environment is such a massive thing when it comes to growing, and it's made me super leery over the years of the environments that people keep. You know, it should be as sterile as possible, and I think your average person either just grows to make money or is very amateur. They don't put a lot of... What's going on? Downshifted too hard. Oops. Yeah, so I just I hope that people are dealing with mold and pests, because you shouldn't be smoking that shit. Shouldn't be smoking anyways, but if you're going to, it should be clean. Damn, I blew that up. Dabs, yeah, there you go. I don't have or do a lot of concentrates. I'm not against them, like I like them, but I don't have the setup for it, and I usually just stick to flour. Grab a O with the dispo, and that'll last me a few weeks. But yeah, dabs is where it's at. I know Rex is big on dabs. Hindian, another guy, loves his concentrates. No, Rex will dab on stream with you. Pretty beautiful out here in the evening. I'm gonna keep it real, 50. Oh. Not me with the check engine light on again. Oh, you get distracted for even a second. Look, the cops didn't see shit. I thought I had my lane assist on. I didn't, bro. What you know about a little off-road? What are we doing? We're fucking up, dude. I got caught staring at the stars and a little off-roading. And now my check engine light's on. Again. Not a good look. But hey. Okay. Sure, pal. Don't see headlights, I'm going. I don't see headlights, I'm going. Come on, you should check out Drop Dutchie. This isn't good. Ooh, this isn't good. Edit. This is great. We're going downhill. Last time you saw was out of a water bong, ended up at Hannaford's parking lot, watching the stars. Nah, that's chill shit though. Yeah, the bongs are the best. 1 or 2 rips and you're cooked. The only thing you're dropping is 16 citations on my forehead. Fair enough, dude. But you mean like traffic offenses, right? Not citation airplanes? Because 10 is excessive. You could probably get the job done with 1. And it would save you several $1 million. Tens of millions of dollars. Which, in this economy... What am I looking at? Oh, it's a bridge. Train bridge. Listen, you can have your stuff fast, you can have your stuff damage free. You cannot have both. You want the lightning speedy service that Corsair Continental provides? Well, you risk a ding or two. Just add it to the overhead. Accountants will take care of the rest. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That kind of fucked me. UPS. You piece of shit. What that stands for. Lamar Jackson. Welcome to Lamar. Shot for the toe, boys. Don't want to hurt anybody. Ooh, we're boxed in. Chose wrong. It's the first red light I've sat at in weeks. Feels bad, man. What do I do with this? What do I do with it? Don't need gas, so that's good. Oh, look at the wacky inflatable flailing arm tube men. Gas is on the right, buddy. Get out of here. Thanks for hanging out, bro. Good to see you, homie. Yo, Pokemon mod comes out for TCG Card Shop on Friday. Gonna download that shit and play it on stream probably if anybody's interested. Alright, Scotty. Good chatting with you, bro. Be in touch, hell yeah, bro. You know where to find me. If not here, there's, you know, there's plenty others around. You got me on Discord now too, so GG's, brother. Yeah, look, everything's going fine now. Roads are nice and straight. Don't have to hit my brakes. We can just step on it. That's my kind of driving. Blinding everybody with our high beams. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. A high beam in the fire truck, dude. No one ever sang fuck the fire department, dude. That would have been super dangerous if it was daytime. Send a carrier pigeon? Hell yeah, dude. Perfect. I'll respond with a quill and ink. Okay, like ranches and shit out here, it looks like. Probably coming up on the Oklahoma border soon. Driving in a turn-only lane. Right turn. Always trying to get me to stop, bro. Like, why? Act like people don't have a job to do. Hang out for hours all willy-nilly, yeah, sure. But what? So they can put me on a scale? That's fat shaming. Very self-conscious about it. You dudes. Alright, we're gonna take a hard left here. Should've looked. Should've looked. Oh. That was a hard one, dude. That was a hard one. I got T-boned by that little car, bro. I should have looked. I should have looked. I don't know what I was thinking. It looked good. I had a nice wide turn, get around everybody, and then guy acts like right away is the differentiator here. Ooh. Yeah, well, guess what? Cemeteries are filled with people that had right away, buddy. You're lucky I didn't come back to finish the job. Imagine. We're not critically damaged. We're just banged up. Championship rounds, baby. This is where men are made. You know what? Imagine. That would be. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if there's a way where I can have StreamerBot make your chat commands interact with certain parts of the truck. Like shutting my lights off, for example. That would be pretty funny. I'm trying to decide if it would frustrate me as much as it would in Flight Sim, like for this game. If it would be more frustrating for this game than it would be for Flight Sim. Alright, this is home here. Come on. Have arrived at our destination. I literally couldn't drive like this in Europe. The roads are too tight. We could try, but it'd be an absolute shit show, I think. I fucked this truck up. It's so busted. Of course they get green right when I'm turning. Oh, what? All that just to gain nothing. Oh, Boeing truck. Look at that. Lore accurate. Don't hit me. Oh, there's McDonald's. I wonder if they fixed the real companies. Or maybe the new update didn't even break it. You'd think I would have learned my lesson, but no. We truck on. Hopefully there's a repair shop around. I will find one. It doesn't feel like I'm going 50 miles an hour right now. Feels like I'm going like 30. It's the scale. Oh, you would go. You would. All right. You know, whatever. I'll wait. I'll wait. Guy's letting me go. The red light, he's letting me go. Well, if you're gonna be a dick about it, like, finish the job. All right, bro. I'll do it. I'll do it. Jack and Tony, 50 minutes till land. Yeah, Scotty was just mentioning. Man, they're gonna be so relieved when that flight was over. I saw the lineup you sent yesterday. I forgot to respond. I read it and then I was in the middle of something, so I got sidetracked. But bro, those lineups are crazy, huh? I wonder what it costs to go for the whole weekend. You know, watch the live cam out of LAX. Ah, nice, dude. What is it? LA Flights or whatever on YouTube? For Rockville, $450 for the whole weekend. Damn. I wonder if they have like on-site camping and shit that you can do, just like pitch a tent or pull up with an RV. Wonder what they would charge you for the parking for the weekend. Shit, for that price, that parking should be included. Getting old, dudes. Just stand up, stretch it out. For whatever reason, my laptop is on Pacific time, but it always fucks me up when I see it because it just said it was like 11:45, and I was like, "Yo, there's no way, bro. There's no way, dude." I'm getting hungry. All right, YouTube stream hasn't shit itself. That's huge. We like this. Qualities. Oh wait, hold on. Is it me? Yeah, it's me. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Is Tony driving from LAX to Vegas? No, I think they have another short hop from LAX to Vegas. Be like an hour flight. Scotty was mentioning a 737 earlier. That was cool. We got all that working. Something's up with the texture here. It doesn't like. Wonder if I can clear the cache like I do in like Star Citizen and Flight Sim. All right, dudes. I'm getting hungry as fuck. I actually need to eat something. I'm starting to get like a little jittery. So I'm gonna do a split stream today. I am gonna be back. I'm gonna fire it up after supper. Probably about 2.5, no more than 3 hours from now. We'll probably come back. It's either gonna be Flight Sim, Farm Sim, or Star Citizen. So yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out for this leg of the journey, and I will be back for more in a couple of hours. So let's do this thing. Quick raid. Let's see if anyone's online. Oh, Wrecker's on. He flew with us the other day. Let's go raid Wrecker. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Stick around for the raid. Give Wrecker a follow. Cool dude, good pilot. And he said he was gonna start streaming again soon, and it looks like he is. So give the guy a follow. Say what's up in the chat. I know he'll appreciate it. And looks like he is flying. A record's part of the unprofessionals too. I had no idea. Let's go. Doing some Euro hops in like a Boeing. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Again, much love. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'll be back in a couple hours. We'll play some more games. If anyone wants to get involved, you're all welcome. So I'll see you soon.